Hallo YouTube, det her er Vengot, og du ser på VNG-TV.
Despite this tragedy, I am pleased to see you once more, Hierarch. I had hoped that our next interaction would be your announcement of Ayer's reclamation.
As did I. Instead, the Templar have fallen.
Then the threat is greater than I realized.
We cannot let the same fate befall Shakuras.
It is too late for that. Amon's zerg poured through the warp gate as a tide of flesh and blade. They have already overrun Telemetros and are nearing the shrines of Lazul. This world is lost. With such an infestation, Shakuras must be destroyed.
Destroy Shakuras? I will not permit this.
Permit? Shakuras was my people's home long before we offered yours sanctuary upon it. I will not let this world be a den for Amon's forces. Worlds may fall to ash. What matters is that we endure.
To lose Shakuras and Ayer.
We are a vagabond people, Artanis. Our true home has always been Ayer. Let us reclaim it together.
It is fitting that the daughter of Raja Gal decides the fate of the world she helped forge. Let us make preparations at once.
Hierarch, I have powered up a new ship subsystem. You can review it in the solar core now.
Of all the Templar, you never wavered in the belief that our two peoples could live in unity. It is something I admired in you.
It is ironic to hear you say this. All this time, I believed you were reluctant to accept the unity I sought.
You and I had many a disagreement in the Twilight Council. For day by day, I saw my people losing what they were. I saw our precious old ways erode.
You wished to preserve them.
I am Nerazim, Dark Templar. I hold great pride in my people.
But you are also Protoss. That is the greater affiliation.
That is not what the Conclave believed when we were exiled long ago. Your kind had ire. Our culture is all we ever had.
Cloaked warriors are now available for deployment.
Got to. Vengeance for ire. Got to. You have become a mighty warrior since last we fought together, Artanis. Even these Dark Templar revere you as if you were a Doom himself. If only Passadar could have lived to see what you've become.
I often think about him. Of how different these events would have been if you were still in command.
You are Hierarch now. Your doubts do not honor you or him.
Yet, they persist. Tassadar's shadow looms large over my every action.
You must move from it, old friend. For none of us can truly grow while still in the shadow of his mentor.
What have you discovered about the Keystone, Phase Smith?
Only that my skills may be inadequate to assess it.
Explain.
Imagine the Terrans obtained one of our fabrication matrices. Could their scientists ever understand its engineering? The task set before me is of a similar scale. The Cell Naga were beings beyond our understanding.
Keep working, Karax. I have faith in you.
Hello. Next. access to automatically attack nearby enemy units. I just spare them. Guys, that's not.
The evacuation ships have reported in. This was not an easy decision, but I would rather see Shakuras destroyed than overwhelmed by Amon's zerg. We have much to plan, Hierarch.
50 million zerg, 5 suns. Nice.
Tell me, Vorazun, how will we bring destruction to your world?
The Zelnaga Temple space prison can be overloaded, forcing a spike of energy into the planet's core. Enough of a charge, and the planet will shatter. Amon will not possess my world.
I have been thinking about this choice.
Are you reconsidering?
No. My time here has reminded me of the courage of your people. That we must fight. If we are to suffer, then so too will Amon. We will lure as many of Amon's hybrid and zerg through the gateway as we can. Only once enough are through to wound him will we overload the temple and flee.
You mean to bleed him? Bold. But we can't risk the forces it would require to do such a thing.
Leave that to me, Matriarch. I have learned much from the Dark Templar.
Oh yes.
Our forces have secured the Zelnaga Temple grounds. Artemis, how go your preparations?
I am configuring the temple now, but without the Uraj and the Callus, it will take time.
Time is not all it will take. The temple's energies are regulated by 3 Zenith stones. Only once they are destroyed can the temple be overloaded.
Until then, we must defend it from the Zerg and their hybrid masters.
The Nerazim have long used Kadaran monoliths to protect our lands. I see your Phase Smith has become familiar with them.
Indeed, Matriarch. The monoliths are quite deadly and fire a considerable distance. They should prove instrumental in our defense.
The moment has come. Let us begin. The sooner the Zenith stones are destroyed, the better off we shall be. The Zerg will overwhelm the temple grounds shortly.
Agreed. Although, should it become necessary, my Dark Templar can sneak through the enemy and destroy the stones.
I will comply. I am but what would you ask of us?
Exercise caution when attacking a Zenith stone. The energies within may become volatile as it is damaged.
There is an illusion.
The Zerg gather for an attack to the southwest. Ignite your blades, warriors.
I am the voice of the eclipse. The darkness rai. You seek our service. I ask in return. Clever. What would you ask of us?
Hierarch, there are more resources nearby. We can construct a second nexus near them to accelerate our harvesting.
I am intrigued.
Upgrade complete.
Let our enemy know our fury.
Another brood of Zerg is preparing to attack from a hive to the northwest.
State thy bidding. I am the You require my skills. Cold.
You have not enough minerals.
State, what would you have? I am the voice of the eclipse. Enoch. We are one with the shadows.
Artanis, our observers are reporting a vast number of Zerg have poured onto Shakuras.
And yet, not a single hybrid. Amon is testing our resolve.
Cold is the foe. You require my skills.
The Zerg approach the temple from the southeastern accessway.
We are one with the shadows. I will comply.
Ready yourselves, Templar. The Zerg are moving to assault both sides of the temple.
This warrior awakens.
Battle is upon us.
It is done. The Zenith Stones have been destroyed. Once your task is complete, the temple can be overloaded.
Understood. And the temple alignment is proceeding well. Now, we wait for the zerg.
Hierarch, only some of your gateways have transformed into warp gates. It is better to commit to a single warp-in strategy.
Curious. There are overlords closing on the temple grounds.
I have seen this tactic before. They are transporting ground forces. Destroy the overlords, quickly.
I stand ready. Protocols aligned. Guide my blade. Command me. Identify. Speak your demands.
Our readouts indicate there are nearly 500 million zerg on Shakuras. All of them moving for this temple.
Let them come. The Templar will endure.
Be on guard, warriors. The zerg are attacking the temple from all three sides at once.
From the shadows I come.
abomination. Warriors, focus all cannons on the hybrid. We must defend the temple.
To so many zerg. Was this the threat my mother once faced?
No, Matriarch. This threat is a far greater one, and it will take all we have to resist it.
Discovered a solarite cache beneath the Zelnaga temple. If we can hold longer, I should be able to retrieve it.
Begin the retrieval process, Karax. We will hold the temple as long as we can.
Holy shit, jävla läge.
temple thrums with energy. It is ready.
Solarite retrieval is still in progress. If we can hold on just a while longer.
From the shadows, I come.
Ja, ja. Ja, ja. Jag bara se hur länge jag klarar det här.
Solarite has been successfully warped aboard the Spear of Adun.
Oh yes.
Templar, initiate dimensional recall. Get to safety, now!
Nice works. The zerg are poised to breach the temple.
Have faith, Matriarch. Your fallen people cry out for vengeance, and they shall have it.
Of our kind suffer, separated from the glory of the Kala.
us are ever truly alone. For our warrior hearts are bound by honor, tradition. Battle is waged in the name of the many. The brave, whose generation after generation choose the mantle of Dark Templar.
That's nice. Ja, det var sykt mye legg der. Men ja, takk for at du så på. Ha det bra.